Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to today's session on being heartful every day. We are on day 55 of week 8. The quality for the week is simplicity. Amen. This is Prasanna Krishna. I'll be guiding you through facilitating this program for today. So let's begin. Before we, with a reminder that please circulate the master classes to one or two members of your friends and family who are not aware of heartfulness, so that they understand that the system like this exists and can benefit from it. Similarly, this program being heartful every day, do circulate it to some of our practitioners who may not be aware of this. This will help benefit them with their practice. So let's start with the reading for today. We were reading through the principle 4, which is on simplicity. Yesterday we read the fact that our real aspiration for simplicity comes once we reach point 9, and then subsequently Daji explained about how Babuji Maharaj has explained it in the literature of heartfulness. Today we are going to read from Weaving Our Destiny with Purity and Simplicity. This is where we had stopped yesterday. Let's begin this. Weaving our destiny with purity and simplicity. The latent power that was present at the time of creation is present in us too, although generally it is trapped in a cocoon of our own creation. By rekindling it and using it in the right way, we can attain a goal. In Babuji's words, try to reown the latent power, that this very quintessence of nature. Try to reown that latent power, that is the very quintessence of nature, by breaking up the network interwoven by yourself. Taking up as the ideal the simplicity of nature, which is before everybody's view, we may set to work for the attainment of the goal in a way that all senses, having merged, may become synonymous with that which remains after the fading away of previous impressions. I'll reread those words. In Babuji's words, we can try to reown the latent power that is the very quintessence of nature, by breaking up the network interwoven by yourself. Taking up as the ideal the simplicity of nature, which is before everybody's view, we can set to work for the attainment of the goal in a way that all senses, having merged, may become synonymous with that which remains after the fading away of the previous impressions. Spiritual practice is all about purification of the subtle bodies. And the necessary parallel in our character refinement is simplification, the removal of behavioral complexities. Patanjali says the same thing in his Yoga Sutras, when he explains that our arrival at stillness of the latent state is a result of two things. Our practice, known as abhyas, and our ability to let go of all desires and wishes, the state known as vairagya. Abhyasa vairagyabhayam tat nirodha. This is from Patanjali's text. The vrittis are stilled through spiritual practice and letting go of all the mental colorings. Through our practice and the removal of unwanted complexities, within brackets yama, we start to resonate with the absolute state, the original state of stillness. Restlessness disappears. In Babuji's words, we must go on reducing activities, shaking off all superfluities that have entered our being for the purpose of shattering our individual network and assuming the purest state we have finally to acquire. As we simplify our life and resonate with our divine nature, we become purer and purer. Babuji gave a beautiful message to some of his associates in 1982. We are all brethren, connected intellectually, morally, and spiritually. The main goal of human life. This and that have gone now. There remains the purity alone in all his work and environment, which weaves the spiritual destiny of the being with the ultimate. Once again, he speaks of a spiritual connection as the main goal of human life. This and that refers to duality, to the opposites of material existence. Good and bad, right and wrong, dark and light, etc. So we eventually go beyond the opposites. We transcend the dualities of worldly existence where purity starts dawning more often. We next take up the simplicity in action. There are hints of what we need to do. It's a work to take these hints and apply them in our day-to-day life. The message of Principle 4 is to simplify our life so as to be identical with our divine nature. So let's see how we can apply this in our life. Outer nature. Living a life that is in tune with the natural world around us means resonating with it, being in tune with the rhythms of nature and not hurting any living being without cause. Humans are the only organisms that swim upstream against the currents of the rhythms of nature. We can re-establish a harmonious relationship with nature when we simplify our habits of eating, sleeping, exercising, breathing, and every aspect of life to be in tune with the natural cycles. Listening to our heart as well as our body and its messages will also help us to be attuned to nature. I think we have a couple of minutes to go for the universal prayer. So let's pause now. I request everybody to complete reading this article. It's available on the drive shared with all of you. Let's now introspect on what we have read so far today. And at 9 o'clock, we'll start a universal prayer. It's 9 p.m. now. So let's begin our universal prayer. Let's sit comfortably, gently close our eyes, and try to get into a very deep, prayerful state. And pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. I'll repeat that. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. हम आराम से बैठेंगे, आराम से अपना आंखें बंद करेंगे और एक गहरी प्रार्थना की भाव में गुजर जाएंगे। हम अपने को डूब लेंगे प्रार्थना की भाव में और ये प्रार्थना करेंगे कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। फिर से पढ़ूंगा। ये प्रार्थना करेंगे कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। Let's continue our prayer till about 9:15 p.m. while trying to retain the prayerful condition we are in, let's gently open our eyes. It's important to retain the prayerful condition as long as we can. So let's try to do that and then gently open our eyes. With this, we come to the end of today's session. So see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m., 6 a.m., I'm sorry. Tomorrow being a Sunday, I'm sorry. Let's all meet again at 8:50 p.m. tomorrow. There's no morning session tomorrow being a Sunday. And let's not forget to sit for a bedtime prayer. And more importantly, Daji will be live in another 15 minutes from now. So let's all join. Daji is in Europe and will be probably connecting a satsang. He's going live at 9:30 our time. So let's all try to attend it. Again, a reminder, tomorrow we don't have the morning session. We'll meet at 8:50 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you, and a very heartfelt thanks to all of you for joining us. Let's all benefit from it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night.